How many of you are aware that since last year, Nnamdi Kanu filed an appeal against life sentencing judgment that was passed against him? And no court in this country has attended to his appeal. So he now decided to write to Chief Justice of Nigeria, or you can also call him Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi, and President of Court Appeal over his fight case that has been in Nigerian court for almost 1 year unattended. But now, I would like to give you the full details of this report because I got this information from Sahara Reporters. Let me just read Nnamdi Kanu's letter to Nigerian Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi, and I read. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, has written separately to the Chief Justice of Nigeria and the President of the Court of Appeal, demanding the immediate listing and hearing of his pending cases, challenging his continued life imprisonment sentence. The demand was closed on Tuesday by the Kanu's family in a statement signed by Prince Emmanuel Kanu, who accused the Nigerian government of showing no willingness to participate in the proceedings while Kanu remains in prison. The family said Kanu is not asking the court to rule in his favor, but simply wants the cases listed, heard, and determined according to law. According to Kanu's family, the situation raises questions about the contrasting speed with which the judiciary acted in October 2022, where the Nigerian government sought to prevent Kanu from regaining his freedom. The family recalled that on October 13, 2022, the Court of Appeal discharged Kanu and quashed the criminal charges against him. However, the Nigerian government subsequently obtained a stay of execution on October 28, 2022, preventing Kanu from enjoying the benefit of the judgment. The family described the 14-day period between the Court of Appeal judgment and the stay of execution as evidence of the urgency with which the judicial machinery moved when the government sought to restrain Kanu's liberty. The family questioned why similar urgency had not been demonstrated now that Kanu was asking the courts to determine the legality of his continued detention. 14 days was enough for a differently constituted panel of a Fontus Officio Court of Appeal to deploy civil procedure against an acquittal equivalent discharge, the family said. Most cannot now be acceptable merely to list proceedings in which that same man's liberty is at stake. Kanu's families further argued that the civil stay granted in October 2022 could not legally revive criminal charges that had already been quashed. A civil stay is not a criminal charge. A civil stay is not a remand warrant. A civil stay does not revive quashed criminal count, the family said. Kanu's latest legal challenge before the Supreme Court commenced on November 7, 2025, with the family saying the case challenges the legality of the Supreme Court's November 15, 2023 remedial judgment. The Nigerian government was served with the proceedings, but the family alleged that more than 9 months later, the government had yet to file a substantive response and the case has not been listed for hearing. Kanu is also challenging his November 20, 2025 conviction and life imprisonment sentence before the Court of Appeal. According to the family, his appellant brief was filed on June 5, 2026 and served on the federal government, but the prescribed period for the government to file its respondent brief has expired with yet a filing. Guys, I'm sorry the reading was long, but I think we needed to understand and comprehend what the case is all about, because this is not a case that we should just meddle around with or just say it the way we want it because we felt like we can do so. Now, all of us were here last year when this judgment was passed, and the judge who superintended over this matter was Justice Omotosho. Do you get now? And all of us witnessed what happened during that judgment. Do you get now? So now, there was a judgment at the appeal courts, according to what we have seen before. And that judgment quashed and discharged Nnamdi Kanu. But what fronted to Supreme Court judgment that sentenced him to life imprisonment is what we can't understand in the Nigerian legal system till today. Whether you like it or not, whether you feel like you don't like this man, and because of that, he because of that, he should face what he's facing. I want you to understand that if you're supporting what happened, remember that Nigeria might also happen to you in one way or the other. So, and if you begin to cry, remember how you supported what happened to Nnamdi Kanu because you hate him. So that is it. Now, we are waiting to understand if the Chief Justice of Nigeria could be interested in Nnamdi Kanu case, read the letter, and act. I also believe that Nnamdi Kanu has the right to challenge his sentencing if he doesn't feel convinced. Are you getting me? So this is a legal battle. But the question is the Nigerian government ready to allow this matter to be brought before any court of competent jurisdiction again? Now, it left for the Chief Justice of Nigeria to decide what to do with Nnamdi Kanu's letter, because this is before his desk. It left for him to act or not to. But at the end of the day, I believe that this case, the way it was, dispensed, people are not cool with it. Most of the evidences that was brought before the court cannot be substantiated. Are you getting me? All of us heard the judgment when they were saying a lot of things without any proof. Are you getting me? All those witnesses that came before the court, we can't even understand how they were able to testify. So do you see any person that testified before him that he or she was a victim of what the judge pronounced? So these are the things that makes people to feel like, this is not right. Anyways, like I said before, Nnamdi Kanu is not exempt in that matter, because anything you say, you can be judged by that. But based on the weight of the matter, I believe that they would have passed a judgment with evidence or witness, which can be verifiable, empirical ones for that matter. But we didn't see that happening. Anyways, let me see your thought on the comment section, and most importantly, share this video, make another person share.